Okay, hi everyone. Thanks for joining us on our first little mastermind power call for this group, for this new coach mentorship. If you weren't on the last call or didn't watch the video, I'll do a quick introduction again. My name is Ashley McClanahan. I'm a two-star diamond coach with Beachbody. I've been a coach for yesterday 3 years. I've actually been working my business for about a year, about 13 months, but before that I was kind of all over the place and a discount coach and a hobby coach, but I've been a serious business builder now for over a year. Also on this call, we have one of my diamond coaches, Kendallyn Hernandez. She's going to be like my cohort, so you'll get 2 diamond coaches to help you. I don't know that we necessarily have all this great, amazing wisdom to share with you, but we definitely have been through the trenches and can answer questions and give you feedback and make sure you have all the tools necessary to really get this business going. So for one, the main purpose of these calls is really going to be to go over the training from the previous week, and I know we're just getting started, but to go over how the training is going, if you're doing your assignments, if you have any questions, and to see what's working well for you, to share best practices, and to just brainstorm stuff. If something's not working well, we can help you come up with a new way to talk to people, or just as a way to kind of get feedback from everybody as a group so we can all learn together. Before we get started, has everybody been participating in the groups? I know there's been assignments. Last week was kind of a ease into it where we were announcing we were coaches on Facebook. I know I saw a bunch of people posting who are coaches of mine, but did everybody have a chance to at least make some sort of an announcement or start a like page or get that first assignment done? Share a small part of your story. Does anybody have any questions about that? If you do, just raise your hand and unmute yourself and feel free to talk at any time. And I know this week, Kendallyn is talking about the 3 vital behaviors. And what is your other topic, Kendallyn?
Then we'll be talking about forming and signing.
Okay.
And how to run a free challenge.
Okay, forming, signing, and a free challenge. So those will be the things that we'll actually talk about next week. We'll talk about the 3 vital behaviors, how important they are, kind of as a review for the week, and forming and signing, which you don't know what any of that stuff is right now because we haven't learned it yet. So be prepared for that. Basically, that's just learning how to talk to people in a way that isn't, buy my stuff, like here's my stuff. It's a way to get to know people and form a relationship with them. Form is an acronym for when you're talking to somebody, you find out their stuff about their family, their occupation, their recreation, and then you deliver your message. And as you're talking to them about those things, you are signing them, or you're finding, I don't remember what that acronym stands for, but you are finding their needs through their things. So you could be talking to somebody in a casual way, and they could maybe, hey, what do you do for your job? And they could be like, oh, I'm a mechanic and I hate my job and I'm so miserable. And so you can see what their need is, that they hate their job, and maybe, hey, being a coach could be a way that they could leave their job. So, but anyways, we'll be talking about that next week after we've learned from Kendallyn this week. The first thing I want to talk about, which I'm not sure if you saw the file in the mentorship group about success partners, but I have assigned everybody a success partner, and that is somebody who you will be working with one-on-one, who is a new coach or fairly new coach, who will be the person that I think you would work well with, and they will just be your go-to person. So you'll hold each other accountable. It's kind of like a fitness success partner, except for this is going to be the business side. So it will be that person that you can say, hey, Kendallyn is one of my success partners. So I can say, hey, Kendallyn, my goal is to, invite 10 people every day this week. My goal is to do so many social media posts. I can tell her what my goals are, and then we can schedule a time to either connect through Facebook message or through a Zoom call or through a text or whatever works best for us. And Kendallyn would be like, hey, Ashley, you wanted to invite 10 people a day. How's that going? Are you doing it? And I'd be like, oh, no, I'm not. I need to get on that. And she'd be the person to hold me accountable, and vice versa. So it's that person that kind of gives you that gentle push to grow your business It's somebody you can brainstorm with. It's somebody you could possibly run a challenge group with as we start moving into that phase. I pair people up based on what I thought would work well. Now, if for some reason the pairing that I've matched you with isn't somebody that you work with or get along with, don't feel like you're stuck, please let me or Kendall know, or your personally sponsored coach. We'll try and find the match that works best for you. Now, does this mean that you have to be matched together with this person for the rest of your coaching career? No. It's just through this mentorship because you guys are in this mentorship together. But so I do want to go over those pairings right now. And if you have questions about your pairing and why I paired you with somebody, feel free to message me and I can be like, hey, I put you with this person because I think they have similar goals, or you have similar interests, or I think you guys are on the same level with your business. So that's kind of why I did it. Now that doesn't mean that every match is perfect. I kind of had to put people who I thought would work best. So give me a little bit of grace there. If it doesn't work, message me right away. First pairing is Christine McCoy. I have you paired with Amy Blaze. She's another coach on our team, and I do have a specific reason I paired you two together, so message me about it because I want to talk to you about that. Kelly and Casey are paired together. Megan Avina and Jennifer Hunt are paired together. Amy Burt and Danny are together. Kara Lane and Christine, I don't even know how to pronounce your last name. I think it's Deulis. April, you are paired up with my coach, Stephanie Walker. I don't think she's on the call right now, but I'm recording this and I'll post the link in our group message. Ayana is paired together with my coach, Anna, who I don't think either of them are on the call either. And then Susan, I have you paired with me. I had an extra person, but I figured I would pair you with me. That way I can give you the best help. So you kind of got lucky because you got me. Or unlucky, however you look at it. So does anybody have questions about how success partners will work, or any concerns at all whatsoever? No. I think having a success partner is great, and don't be limited to this particular success partner. Like I said, Kendallin is one of my success partners, but I have another coach. She's just a coach on my team that she'll kind of push me to in a different way. So don't feel limited to this. If there's somebody else that you really connect with that you didn't get paired to, by all means, still check in with them and still work together if you can. But try your best to, form a relationship with whoever you got paired with. If you're not friends with them on Facebook, you can find them in that group message and, send them a friend request and then send a message and kind of get to know each other a little bit better. Just do a little blurb. Hey, I'm so-and-so. I'm your partner. These are my goals. This is kind of what I'd like to do. And go from there. So no questions. I feel like it's a quiet group tonight. I do want to call out a couple coaches just because I think they're really doing really good. Christine McCoy, she's one of my coaches. She has a like page, and this last week I can really tell that she's really stepped up her social media posts, and she's sharing a lot about herself and sharing a lot about her story, and she's had some really good videos that have been informational, and I can just see that she's really trying really hard to be authentic but purposeful with the posts that she's making. And we haven't even done our social media kind of training in the group yet. I know we have that small glimpse of it if you have done the 7-day quick start in the Team Chaos thing, which is another thing. If you haven't done that, please try and catch up with that as you're going through the trainings in the mentorship group, because that has some good, quick hands-on how to sell a challenge pack, how to set up your website, that kind of stuff that hasn't been covered yet in the new coach mentorship. So, Kendall, do you have anything else to add? I feel like I don't have very good topics tonight.
No, not unless anybody has questions or anything about stuff.
What I do want to do, now that I've done some talking, I would like each coach to kind of talk for just a quick minute, because I feel like you guys know us pretty well, the Diamond coaches, because we've led the calls, But I would like to get to know everybody else a little bit more. Of course, some of you are my personal coaches, so I do know you. But since we'll be getting together once a week as a group, if you could just introduce yourselves quickly, just say, what maybe your goal is for the next 30 days for your business, just a quick little blurb about you as a person. That way we can all get to know each other, form a good relationship, because we're going to be in the trenches with each other for the next few weeks as we build our businesses. And I really want us to kind of feel like a little cohesive little family that's working together for the good of the whole group. So I'm going to call people out just how I see you on the screen. I'm going to call Kelly first because she's at the top of my screen.
Okay, I'm Kelly, and my last name's actually pronounced Skockle, for those of you that don't know, because if you read it, you probably think it's something different. I'm an Emerald coach right now. My goal in the next month or two is to become a Diamond coach. What else about me? I am a part-time teacher, high school teacher. I teach in the mornings, and then I have 4 kids. And I have connections with some of you guys. My daughter just started preschool with Ashley's son this morning, and my oldest son is one of Kara's best friends, and I'm really excited about this journey. I've never found anything that I feel quite as passionate about, and it was completely unexpected. Like, I wasn't looking for a new career. I really wasn't looking for anything. I just felt like I had found success in something, and like fitness-wise for myself. And then I wanted to share about it, and I feel like it just kind of fell into my lap. But I'm having a lot of fun with it, and I'm super proud of you guys that are on my team, because so many of you are close to Success Club this month. It's really exciting. So that's it.
Yeah, okay, let me touch on this really quickly, because I know we haven't covered it in the training, and unless you haven't been through those 7 days, you might be hearing the terms like Success Club and Emerald Coach and Diamond Coach, and you might be thinking, what does all this mean? So like Success Club, we will cover that, but Success Club is just a benchmark that Beachbody sets for all of us and compensates us each month for us in different ways. It's just a way to grow your business. I know my coach, Amy, she set out to grow her business just by hitting Success Club 5 every month, meaning she helps 2 to 3 people a month, or at least 3 people, because to earn a Success Club point, you have to sell a challenge pack, which is 2 points, or a Shakeology on Home Direct, which is 1 point. And so her main goal was to I'm going to hit Success Club every month. And that's how she's kind of grown her business. If you're an Emerald coach and you're hitting Success Club 5 every month, you get free leads from Beachbody. So people who order Beachbody products from beachbody.com or through an infomercial, they don't get a coach, so they automatically get assigned to somebody. And I can't tell you how many times it's happened that I get a free customer, and then 30, 60, a year later, they'll go back to the website and log into their account, and they'll buy something. I've had them buy challenge packs, just random products, and they're linked to my account, and I earn the commission off of them, which is pretty cool. And then if you're an Emerald coach, which an Emerald coach is just having 2 coaches underneath you, one on your right and one on your left. And when you're an Emerald coach and you get to Success Club 10, you earn Shakeology customers. So there are people who go and order Shakeology from the website, and they don't have a coach either. So they get assigned to you, and you earn the commission from them. Sometimes they order Shakeology 1 time, and you get the $32 commission. And sometimes they order Shakeology month after month after month, and they're your customer. Of course, I always reach out to them. That's something we'll talk about later, but it's definitely a great incentive. And then on top of that, Beachbody usually has some sort of promotion for hitting Success Club 5 or Success Club 10. This month, I think the Success Club 5 promotion is the entire P90X DVD program, as well as the entire P90X2 DVD program. So if you hit Success Club 5, they will mail that to you. Like a couple months ago, it was like you got to pick something from Cafe Press, and I picked a bag. They had cups and mugs and water bottles. They had a bunch of different stuff. And then, last month was the team cups, so that was a little different. But there's usually some little perk. Now, it's not to say it's some big extravagant prize, but who doesn't like getting something in the mail that has, that's not a bill, that's something fun and just for helping 2 or 3 people a month. So anyways, I know I totally got sidetracked there, but I think that's something to really think about as you're thinking about your goals. So next person I'm going to call on is Amy. There you go. Hi, Amy.
Hi, I'm Amy. I am, I don't even know what we were talking about. Okay.
Just a little blurb about you and maybe what your goals are in the next 30 days. Or you can even talk a little bit. I know you've had really good success so far with the 21-day fix. You can even share a little bit about your results because I know you're kicking some booty in the challenge groups.
Yeah, I've done 2 rounds and I've lost 24 pounds and 23 and a half inches or something like that.
That's amazing.
And I've been working hard. My goal, I guess, is to become Emerald Coach if I can. That would be a nice goal, at least to start. I am doing it just to get a little extra money if I can, and help other people. I am a special ed teacher, 6th grade special ed, and those kids are kicking my butt right now. So I could use all the help I can get. And I have a 7-year-old girl and a 1.5-year-old boy who is just as wild and crazy. He just takes over everything. I guess that's about it. That's me.
Perfect. Okay, next on my little screen here is Danny.
Hi, I am Danny. I actually live in Kansas, which I think is kind of far away from the rest of you. I have 5 daughters ranging in age from 3 years old to 18 years old. And I think my goal at this point, I'm not in this for the money. I don't need the money. So for me, it's to mostly help other people, but I think I just want to stay consistent. So my goal is to stick with the 1 to 2 hours a day of working on my business, which would be quite an accomplishment for me. I actually have an upholstery business and a furniture business, and my 3 daughters run a business. So I am kind of all over the place. So I just want to stay with the 1 to 2 hours a day.
I think that's a perfect goal, especially when you first get started. I think a lot of people are hesitant to become a coach because they think that all of a sudden to be successful, they need to work 8 hours a day. And I think Amy even touched on it, my coach Amy, in our first introduction call. If you can dedicate, at least 1 hour a day to growing your business when you first get started, that should be all that you need when you're first getting started. Now, as you get to higher levels and your goals change and that kind of stuff, yeah, you might have to put in a little bit more time. But getting started, perfect. Thank you for sharing. You've had really good results with the 21-day fix too.
Oh my gosh, yes. I've been so pleased.
Yeah, I'm really proud of the work you're putting in. Okay, Christine, your turn.
Are there 2 Christines?
There is another Christine, but she's not on the call.
Oh, okay. Because I thought you had
I
said
have 2 coaches named Christine. Different names, obviously.
I live in North Carolina, so I'm way far away from everyone too. I have 3 kids, 11, 14, and 16. As far as goals right now, my biggest thing is my like page and growing my followers. I have a 5-day clean eating group starting next week. I'm hoping that I get enough people to run my own challenge group from there. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. And really just learning. There's a lot of things I need to learn outside of Beachbody, just how to run a like page, what to post, how to run ads, just a lot of things like that I'm trying to learn too. So.
Well, we're glad to have you here. She's really stepping up with her like page and her posts. I think she'll have a lot of stuff that she'll be able to share with all of us for stuff that's working well for her as we continue to do these calls. Okay, Susan, your turn.
Hi, my name is Susan. I'm probably older than most of you, which makes me somewhat different because I think a lot of people with a little bit of age think that they can't do what you young girls can do. They think it's too late or it's been too long with the weight, and it hasn't. It may take a little longer to come off, but older people need to understand if they don't get a hold of their health now, they will not have it as they want to be with their grandchildren, want to be part of family events. So my goal, I think, is to take it to a slightly older crowd that maybe gave up on fitness and need to find out that anybody can do this.
I know you've totally made me so proud with your results in the group. I still remember Susan because I had invited her to this group, and I think once she told me no, and then she was like, oh, I don't think I want to do Shakeology. Do you think I really need it? And I was like, just trust me. I said, just try it with it. If you don't like it, I was like, just trust me for the first round. And of course, she loved it like I knew she would. And in fact, Susan, I know I'm your success partner, but I have another coach who isn't in this mentorship because she's not a new coach, but I'm thinking about inviting her anyways. And there's a chance I might pair her with you. And you may have seen her in my team page. Her name is Sally. She is also older. I don't want to call anybody old, but she's having a lot of trouble reaching people her age because she feels like people her age have already just kind of set into their lifestyle, and they don't feel, I guess they almost feel, it's not that they're happy with the way they are, the way their health is, or the way they look, but I think they're just complacent kind of. And so she's having a hard time reaching those people because she has, in fact, her story is pretty amazing. She had a heart attack, I think, in her early 40s, and her health was really bad. And so she had changed her health around completely, became an ultra runner. I mean, she goes and runs these like 50-mile races and absolutely amazes me. So I think that you two might actually pair well together. And I'll message you about that later. And of course I need to message her, but that's something that maybe we can be a trio or you two could work together. But anyways, I'm glad to have you here.
Thank you.
Okay, April.
Hi, I'm April. I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Over my life so far, I've been married, divorced, had a lot of ups and downs. I've been overweight a lot of my life, very overweight as a child. So I've always been hesitant on starting programs like losing weight because I feel like they're so difficult to start and it's so difficult to lose weight. But with the 21-day fix and Shakeology, it was so easy. So I want to help other people and promote that it's a lot easier to lose weight than you think, and that you really don't take a lot away from what you're necessarily missing compared to, not like the bad foods compared to like eating the good foods, and how much more it can do for your body. I've always worked in the healthcare field, so I see people all the time and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I do not want to ever be in a situation like that. And I want to help them to, obtain better health and be able to come off medications themselves. So that's my goal, is to help people and start up a little business, make some extra money, put it aside.
Perfect. Love it. Glad you're here. Casey, I don't know if you're in a position that you can talk. If you can, you're more than welcome to unmute yourself and just say a little bit about yourself and what your goals are in the next 30 days.
I just walked in the door. So can you hear me? You can hear me, right?
I can hear you, yeah.
Okay, so I'm Casey. I just joined on Friday, and I'm so excited. Yeah, brand new. And my goal is to reach Success Club by the end of the week and hopefully just meet, help a lot of people. I'm a teacher. I teach 2 days a week. My background is in special ed, but I only work 2 days a week at my kiddos' school now. And I have 3 kids, 9, 6, and 3.
Perfect. Well, we're glad to have you here as a brand new coach. That's pretty awesome. Okay, Kara, I'm going to talk. You're our last one. You're at the bottom of my screen. Are you in a place where you could talk? I know you were out and about today.
I'm barely. Okay, lights. Here we go. Okay, I just pulled into my meeting. I've got like 2 minutes because my meeting starts at 7:30, so it's perfect. I just pulled in. I'm not driving. I'm Kara. Hi. I live in Puyallup with Ashley and Kelly and maybe some other gals that are on this call. I have 3 kids, and I became a coach in July, right?
Mm-hmm.
July. And I hit Success Club last month. That was really cool, and I feel like I'm on my way this month to hit that again, so I'd like to get that P90X set. That'd be kind of cool. And I work as an insurance agent as well, so that's my other gig, kind of polar opposite to what we're doing here, but that's okay. I enjoy it. And I'm just loving really reaching out to people that I'm close to right now. I kind of want to take that leap to reach out to others as well that maybe I don't know as well and get out of my comfort zone there. But some of the people that I'm working with right now are seeing some really great results, and I'm so happy for them. I feel for them. My mom, I posted today about her results, and I mean, she's been in tears. She called and blabbed on for 10 minutes this morning about whatever she was talking about, and she's just so excited. So, and she actually got me another customer this last week through her results and her talking about it. So that's pretty cool. So I'm just excited to see what happens and help people change their lives, because really that's what it's all about.
Perfect. Well, we're glad to have you here. We won't keep you from your meeting. Feel free to sneak out if you have to.
Kelly's husband will have my booty, so I'm going to go.
Okay, bye.
Bye, girls.
Okay, there's one last thing I want to talk about really quickly, and Danny mentioned it earlier, and I wrote a note because I really wanted to come back to it, and then we'll end this since it's been almost a half hour. But if I can tell you anything or give you any secret to this business, Danny already said it. I'm not done. You're done reading though. Sorry. Gotta be a mom too. It's consistency. So I can say that the coach I was last year to the coach I am now, I have became who I am today by being consistent every day along the way. Do I always want to show up and work my business? No. Are there days where it's really hard and people are, hard to work with, meaning that, you get a lot of rejection or you have to have a lot of thick skin? Yes. Have I done anything super amazing or secretive or something to grow my business? No, I've grown my business simply by showing up every day and being consistent. So if you can say nothing else, hey, I'm going to be consistent with this training, I'm going to be consistent, and I'm going to show up to these calls, and I'm just going to be consistent. That's all I ask for you, is just to be consistent. Be here. And I was at Summit in July, the Beachbody event called Summit, and one of the people said, and I can't remember exactly how they said it, but they say be consistent and the other thing was to be here in a year. So I'm going to be consistent every day, and I know that in 1 year from now, I'm still going to be here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not in this business to try to see if it'll work for a month. I'm in this business because I'm here. I'm going to be here in a year. I'm going to be here a year after that. I'm not going anywhere. And so if I have that drive and that consistency, that's what's going to help grow my business, because I have a different mentality to push for something when you're just like, we'll see, maybe if this works. But just say, hey, I'm here. I'm consistent. I'm going to be here for this training. It might challenge me. It might be hard to get the assignments done, or it might push me out of my comfort zone. I don't care. I'm here. I'm consistent. And I'm ready to work. So that's all I got for tonight. Unless anybody has any questions, we will reconvene next Tuesday, and we'll kind of go over more topics of what we learned in the training this next week. So make sure you're participating in the assignments. Comment. I know it's really can be busy throughout the week with school starting and everything else. If you have to catch up on the weekend, that's okay. Just make sure you're following along and doing what you can. If you have questions, please, reach out to your sponsor, me, post it in the group, and just that's what we're here for. If you have something that's working really good, if you're talking to people and it's working good, hey, let us know how it's going. If you have a post that works really good on Facebook, feel free to screenshot it. And if you don't know how, I can, Google it or send me a message. But screenshot it so that you can be like, hey, I posted this on social media and it really worked. share it in the group so that maybe it can give somebody else some ideas of what works or what doesn't work. Or you can be like, I posted this, it totally bombed, don't post something like this. Just share what you're doing. That way we can all learn together. I think the best way we can learn is if we're sharing as much as possible with each other and really being as interactive as possible. So anyways, I wish you guys a really good week. Don't forget there's also the team call on Thursday. So we'll really be seeing each other twice a week. So the next call is Thursday, same time, 7 p.m. Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern time. So anyways, I'll see you guys all on Thursday and then next Tuesday. And I'll keep the that message with all of our names in it. That's where I'm going to be posting information about these calls. Everything else will go in the main group. But since you guys are the only ones on my call, I will just keep that message going. I named it, and that will be out where I will post the recording of this once I upload it to YouTube tomorrow, and then the links for the next calls. So anyways, I'll see you guys next week. Bye. Thanks.